Lucas de Lima was born in Brazil and is the author of Wetland from Action Books and Terra Puta from Birds and Places.
Hi everyone, Happy New Year. This is from a book I'm working on now called Cosmic Bottom. A tear in our hands, a break in the sky. It's not Mars where I want to be buried. It's here with all the jockstrap gods and daddies of the sun, cosmic bottoms who power erosion with light. Somehow I have to stay human as I bottom in the dark. In the dark room, bottoming is not galactic, but flights in and out of the void. A bear in his 60s exposes my skies for the community. He makes the third eye blink for my sphincter, the beam of an alien conjured bird-like. To sit on the toilet and meditate from within and without becomes an act of worldly love, the wriggle of a worm pushing out. All shit hinges on how much I open up. I only shed light for the most missionary of tops. He who unearths me like Rilke whispering, you must charge your hole, you must give them life. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Our next performer, what would an HIV doula do? They are a community of people joined in response to the ongoing AIDS crisis. They write, we understand a doula as someone who holds space during times of transition. We understand HIV as a series of transitions that begins long before being tested or getting a diagnosis and continues after treatment. We know that since no one gets HIV alone, no one should have to deal with HIV alone. We doula ourselves, each other, institutions, and culture. Foundational to our process is asking questions. Contact us at hivdoula@gmail.com.
We're four members of a larger collective, and we have Sir, Red, Alex, and Ted.
Oh, that's right. Hi, everybody. Sir's going to describe a little bit about the artist that we're inspired by today.
What we will be reading was inspired by Nicolas Moufarege, who was an artist and critic. He was very active during the 80s, and he was, in his criticism, he opened up the atmosphere of what it was like being in the East Village of the heyday. And it was a kind of a different way of approaching writing about art. And he died, I think, with AIDS. He's one of the very early people in like 85 or 86.
And his work is on view right now at the Queen's Museum, and we worked with the curators at the Queen's Museum to create a resource guide so that people could understand HIV/AIDS in the present and understand Nicolas Moufarage's work within the present of HIV/AIDS. We have two wonderful people in the Heights, and they're going to release poems that we've written, so feel free to do that whenever you're ready. And we've handed some out. We're going to do a participatory reading, and so if you get a copy, please enjoy it and share it. You'll be happy to know there's only one typo. And wonderful, wonderful Red's going to explain how we're going to do this together.
Okay, so if you get some of the confetti and feel like joining us in this round, we'll be reading. Everyone on the steps on the side, please follow along with Ted.
Hi, everybody.
Right here in the center, please follow along with Alex. Friends, you'll follow me, just here. And along the steps, you'll follow along with Sarah. And we'll cue you to all read this together.
I want to be seen by you. I don't want to be dismissed or forgotten. I have changed your life. I cause pain. I take
want to be
parents,
seen by
siblings, singers,
I don't want to be
artists,
dismissed or
friends,
forgotten.
and I am
I have
sorry.
changed your life.
But I have also
I caused
brought
pain.
more than death.
I want to be
I
seen by
take
you.
more
parents,
than pain.
I don't want to be
siblings,
dismissed or
With you,
forgotten.
I have built
I've changed
communities
your
and
life,
legacies.
friends,
I cause
and I'm
pain.
Ways of
I
being
take
But
care
I've
of
also
you.
brought
together
more
in
than death.
intimacy,
But I've also
More than
brought more
in
than
anger,
death, more than pain.
I love,
With you,
in
I have built
action,
communities
in policy.
and
Ways
legacies.
of
your
being
life.
Ways
I have
together.
impacted
together.
how we work,
In
I
intimacy,
take
love,
care,
in
care,
anger,
in love,
love,
mourn,
in
and
action,
pleasure.
in policy.
Policy.
I've
Right.
impacted
I've
how we
impacted
work,
how we
I am
work,
love,
sorry.
care,
But I've also
mourn,
brought
get
more than
pleasure.
death, more than pain. With you, I have built communities and legacies, ways of being together, in intimacy, in anger, in love, in action, in policy. I have impacted how we work, love, care, mourn,
Get pleasure.
And still, you try to pretend
I am only in the past, but I am here, among you. Now I am powerful. I am resilient. I am creative, as are you are. I have left my mark, condoms, clean needles, the red ribbon, universal precautions, PrEP, you equals you, die-ins, the quilt, and I am not done. We have still so much to do. Teach, cure. You try to erase me, to make me invisible, undetectable, but you cannot disappear me. I don't want what we have created to be dismissed or forgotten.
I don't want what we have
You
created
cannot
to be
end
dismissed
me.
or forgotten.
We must
I
learn
don't
to
want
live
what we
with
have
me.
created to be
We must
dismissed
learn
or
to live
Before
with
I
me.
can become a
Before I
memory,
become
I
a
don't
memory.
must
I
learn
want
to live with me.
I want you to
before I
recognize
can
me
become a
present.
memory.
in the present.
I want you to recognize me
You
in the
cannot
present.
end me. We must learn to live with me. Before I can become a memory,
I want you to recognize me
in the
in the
present.
present.
Thank you.